Hello everybody, this is Jonathan, and today I'll be going for the system monitor in DuckOS. So the system monitor did not work on the QEMU virtual machine for some random reason, so I'm just using this on the web. If you guys are wondering why I'm using the web, it's because I want to test out the system monitor and show you guys how to use it. So it's basically a very simple system monitor application that allows you to kill processes and allows you to see the additional information about each of the processes. And it allows you to see how much of the CPU is being used up and how much of the memory is being used up, and so on. So over here it shows up how much of the CPU power that the system monitor is taking up and all the other processes that's running in the background is taking up. So this is how much of the CPU power it's currently using, and it's currently using like 70%, which is quite high. Okay, over here shows up the memory, which is shows up how much of the memory is being used up, as you guys can see. And at the bottom, what we have is that we've got a PID number, which is number 9 will be for system monitor. It shows up the total, physical, and shared memory. It also shows up a status, which shows up blocked for the init. For the pond, it shows up blocked as well, and for the sandbar, it's also showing as blocked. And you guys can get a system monitor and it shows up as being alive. So what guys can just do for right click of the mouse, and you guys should be able to do kill, stop, and continue. If we click on to inspect, this will show up some additional information about the application. For example, where we'll be able to execute it, the PID number as well as the parent, users, how much of the memory is using up, and it shows up the memory layout, which is a bit more technical, but an average user probably won't really care about the memory layout. All they would care about is the memory is using up, how much of the process is being used up in the background, and so on. So if I now close out the application, right? If I now go to system monitor, if I do the right click, I can click onto this kill button, and that will kill off the system monitor. And you guys can go back to the system monitor by clicking onto it, and now you guys can do a right click, and you guys can also stop the process by clicking on the stop button, and that should stop it. And you guys can also do continue as well, which should allow you to continue with the process, I do believe. If you click on stop, you guys should be able to press on to continue, and that will continue with the actual application. But it seems like that my system has kind of crashed there. Of course it did crash, because I need to go back and I need to press on to continue over here, and that should allow me to continue with the application. That one is blocked. If I click on to continue, does it let me continue? Okay, so we'll be able to end processes. We'll also be able to continue for processes, so you guys can just end it and you guys can continue it any moment if you wanted to. So if you don't want it to run anymore, but you do want to run it again later on, you guys can just press on the stop and press on to continue, and that will allow you to continue running it on the other time. And you guys can click on to kill, and that should just technically kill the process. So if I click on to kill, that will just kill that unresponsive system monitor pop-up. I can now finally click onto this X button over there, which shows up as a box, and now that will just let me exit from the application. So anyway guys, if you like this video, please like and please subscribe, and I will see you guys next time. Bye bye.